Caitlin Clark officially done for the season. Officially done for the season. This is not ideal. This is not ideal at all. This is not something that I think anyone wants to have to deal with. This is not something from the position of the Indiana Fever organization that, like, it's not something that we want to see. It's not something that anybody wants to have happen, because Caitlin Clark being out for the season really, really does screw with this entire league. Gino is right. She can't handle the pro league. Yeah, what about her rookie season where she set the all-time rookie points and assist record for a season that's not going to be broken by Gino's player who doesn't actually believe is better than Caitlin Clark. Let's be completely honest. Let's be completely honest. I am genuinely I'm actually shocked that they were trying to work her up. And the fact is that there might not be a 2027 season. I think I'll talk about it a little bit later on this live stream. My assumption is she'll play in Unrivaled. Because she's not going to take a year and 8 months, 20 months off basketball, realistically. I just don't think that's going to happen. However, this is a tough one because we don't know if Caitlin Clark was, like, we don't know if she was, like, ready to come back and they didn't want her. We don't know if they were lying all along. We don't know if it was a case where they thought maybe she could get back and she just couldn't. But that's unlikely given the diagnosis that we were given of the injury, or maybe it was a more serious injury that we weren't told about. And if that's the case, why the fuck were they not tanking? Like, nothing about this makes sense. Nothing about this entire situation makes sense. Nothing about this made sense from second one. Nothing about the way this injury happened made any sense. And I genuinely think, look, I think when it's all said and done, we see Caitlin Clark before next season. I don't know if it'll be in Unrivaled. I don't know if it'll be in Athletes Unlimited. I don't know if, for example, maybe the Maverick Carter League sets up something and they end up overpaying basically all the best players not in Unrivaled, end up getting paid a shitload of money to go play in that league that he's setting up, that is being funded. And if Caitlin Clark's there, you better believe a solid 50% of the Unrivaled players will go there. But there's no way that Caitlin Clark does not play basketball. There is no way that she doesn't play basketball. It doesn't have to be Unrivaled. It'll be somewhere. But there's no way that she does not play basketball for essentially 2 years. For essentially 2 years. The tickets have been sold out for months. I don't know if I believe in the conspiracy that they were stalling it. Because am I right in saying tomorrow is their last game? Am I right in saying that? And tomorrow was the last game of the season? The last home game of the season? But, like, we're now looking at a situation where we are going into the playoffs with Odyssey Sims and Shea Petty. So they have 2 more home games. Okay. We're going into the playoffs with Odyssey Sims and Shea Petty as our point guards. I honestly don't like. I think we beat the Sky, but I think that might be it for the season. I think that might be it for the season. And Caitlin being injured, like, is not good for the CBA. It's not good for players' leverage. The players have lost every bit of leverage. Like, the players have lost every single bit of leverage that they had because Caitlin can get it. There is no longer the Caitlin Clark is in this league guarantee. There's no absolutely there's no longer the Caitlin is in this league guarantee because with her now being out for almost an entire season, yes, the fan base is up, but that's due to an expansion team, and that's due to an expansion team. Realistically, a combination of everything. San Francisco being one of what was going to be the top place for women's sports. The Golden State Valkyries having a huge fan base, mostly of people that have been priced out of going to Warriors games since they moved from the Oracle to wherever they're playing now. It is genuinely like if Caitlin is not 1 million, if this turns out to be a thing for Caitlin's career, the WNBA goes back to where it was pre-Caitlin. It does. Because if you take out Fever fans going to games, and Caitlin is such an anomaly that like fans go to watch her play. Fans go to watch her sit on the bench. Fans literally go to watch Caitlin Clark sit on the bench. So I think that these players would be extremely dumb if they think that there's no way. There's no way. If they'd be incredibly dumb. They'd be incredibly naive if they think there's no way that Caitlin Clark, like if they think that they can use Caitlin Clark as a bargaining chip. They can't use Caitlin Clark as a bargaining chip anymore. They just can't. They can't. They've lost the leverage of using current numbers because those numbers are only there because of Caitlin Clark. And anyone who's smart knows that the only reason the numbers are the way they are is because of Caitlin Clark. So yeah, it's not good. It's not good for anybody. It's not good for the Fever. Like we can just pencil the Fever as a loss. It doesn't matter who they're playing in the playoffs. Like we can just pencil the Fever for a sweep in the first round of the playoffs, and that's if they get there. I hope they don't. Problem is, Sparks play a Dream tomorrow, and if the Fever win one game, they're going to be in the playoffs. So the Sparks play the Dream, they play the Mercury, and they play who they play. The last game of the season doesn't really matter. They'll beat whoever they play in the last game of the year. But so the Sparks need to win two. Sparks need to win two. We need to go on three. If nothing else, the hope should be the Indiana Fever lose their next two games. Because we're not going to win anything in the playoffs. We're not going to beat any of these teams in the playoffs. I don't care for the 7 seed. I don't care for the 8 seed. We're not winning a game. Like, when any of these teams actually lock in against us, it's a 20-point loss. Like, if the Fever stay within single digits of a single playoff game, it's been a success. It's absolutely been a success. So, this is just a bad situation all around.